Alright, so hello everybody, welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. As you can see, we have found the Solarian Arc. I knew that it had something to do with the main quest line. I did not realize that it was literally just, hey, guess who has it? Alright, so let's see, we're heading into the Solarian Arc. We don't have a Solarian to take with us. I probably shouldn't take Drac. Well, I mean, not that it really makes a difference, but... you know what, let's take Vetra and Cora, why not? Then we got a little bit of close range and, well, medium, I guess. Don't really have a... I guess Jaw might be considered long range.
It's true then? We found the Solarian Arc?
Sam, tactical. It looks like the Archon captured it. The ships are tethered.
What's the plan?
I'm working on it. Sam, connect me to the Moshai.
On screen.
Ryder, it's good to see you again.
We've located the Archon's ship. It's more complicated than we thought, so I wanted to make sure we knew what we were looking for.
It was a large remnant relic depicting Meridian. It's in his private chamber. His sanctum, he called it. He's very proud of that relic.
That's what we needed. I appreciate it.
And I appreciate what you're doing for all of us. But be careful. I've seen the Archon's cruelty. I hope you don't.
That makes two of us. Thank you for your help, Moshai.
Of course. I wish you well.
Okay, we play this right. Not only do we get away with the relic, we save the Solarians. I say we get onto the Ark, assess the situation, then sneak onto the Kett ship through the tether.
A feasible approach. Currently, Ark Pachero is on standby. Only its stasis facilities are online.
What about the Solarians?
Unknown.
You heard the Moshai. Who knows what the Archon's capable of?
If he's done anything to those Solarians, he'll find out what we can do.
Ryder? Whatever you need. Those are my people.
We'll get them back. Now let's make this one count.
Alright. You know, I feel like whoever
Tempest
made the
Warrior.
armor in this game made it separate from everybody else.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Pathfinder, if you access a terminal, I can assess the situation.
Or at the very least, they made it separate from the people who animated the cutscenes and that, because like this armor, and there's a few other ones that have like shit on their shoulders. It really like fucks with the cutscenes, man. Urgent alien vessels have been detected within the system. Effective immediately. All external communications are restricted to avoid revealing Ark Partero's position. The unknown celestial phenomenon continues to disrupt long-range scans. Positions of the Nexus, Ark Hyperion, Ark Lucinia, and Ark Natanus remain unknown. Alright. You know, there was something, I don't remember what it was, but there was something else that came up with like a Hyperion, and I'm like, oh, I know that. And then I was like, why do I know that? And it's like, oh, right, because, you know, that's the human Ark.
Accessing Ark Pachero's internal systems. A moment. Additional data encryption has been added.
That's not regulation. Did the Solarians do that?
It appears so. It's a cryptography key associated with their intelligence services. I have unlocked it.
At present, Ark Parchero has arrived in the Heleus cluster. Location of Nexus is unknown.
This is Captain Hager of Ark Pachero. If you are receiving this message, hostile aliens have captured our ship. Please look for our Pathfinder, Zevon Reka. Situation urgent.
Well, that was clear enough. Let's find him.
Overriding bulkhead door.
The Andromeda initiative encompasses all colonization efforts.
This is Captain Hager of Ark Pachero.
Okay, so it's the same shit as always. Alright. So, funny story for you guys, right? So, because of all this stupid COVID shit that's been going on, this place that I work at, Walmart there, started doing what they call wellness checks, which means every day before you start work, you have to go and get your temperature taken, right?
But the Ark systems are operational.
So it's flight ready?
Yes.
Ryder, are you thinking?
Easiest way to save everyone is to take the whole Ark with us.
Easy isn't the word I'd use.
If the right Solarians are still on board, this might work.
Yeah, no signs of a battle or anything.
Did the Solarians just surrender?
Let's hope their Pathfinder can make sense of it.
Anyway, so, you know, they started doing this, like, way after all this nonsense had started, right? So it was basically worthless because by the time they did it, odds are half the people in the store already had it. Since, you know, like 90% of the people who get it are symptom-free. But anyway, so they started doing it, right? And because it's getting cold out, I have asthma. You've probably heard me cough in my videos every so often. And for the most part, it's fine. But once it starts to get cold out, I start to cough a little bit, right? Let's see. Urgent, by agreement of ARC senior leadership, cease all defensive operations against the alien vessels. The risk of catastrophic damage to the ARC and colonists is too hot. So, you know, they take my temperature. You know, they ask if you have a cough or a fever or anything, right? Is this the dude?
This colonist is deceased. The medical terminal may provide more information.
Oh, wait, was that another... No, it wasn't. There's something over here, though. But anyway...
It appears the Kett have been offloading pods and equipment from the Ark.
No good will come of that.
This Solarian shows no vital signs.
Okay, I'm just going to finish my story before I click on that guy. So, you know, because it started to get cold out again, you know, winter is coming. It agitates my asthma just a little bit. And I end up with a cough, right? Same with, like, every day that by the time I leave work, I have a little cough because I work in a dairy cooler, right? So I have a little cough, right? Well, the other day, right, the person, it wasn't the normal person who takes our temperatures. It was a different one. And she's a real, like, hypochondriac bitch. Two separate things, by the way. She's a hypochondriac and a bitch, right? And I pissed her off because I made a joke. And so the other day... I went into work, whatever, right? Got my temperature. It's like, oh, you got any cough? I'm like, yeah, I have a cough, right? Everybody knows I have a fucking cough. It's not a secret or anything. She fucking sent me home. I'm assuming to be a bitch, but she fucking sent me home and made me get a COVID test. Then she got in trouble because she sent me home with only one symptom. I didn't have a fever. It's a cough that I've had for ever, basically. I mean, since I was a kid. I got asthma when I was a kid. Every time it gets cold, I get a little cough. That's pretty much the extent of my asthma, right? But yeah, like, everybody, apparently she got in so much shit because, like, everybody was fucking pissed, right? Because, like, I do a not insignificant amount of work in the department I work in my dairy department. So, like, the fact that she sent me home, because we have another one out because her kid was in the same grade as another kid who apparently had COVID or maybe also just had a cough because, you know, it is that time of the year where people have fucking allergies and colds and the flu and everything popping up. But yeah, I don't know if she was trying to be a bitch or not, but all she did was fucking give me a vacation. I mean, that's it. I mean, because I get paid until my test results come back. I still haven't got them. I went down and got the test like 2 days ago. I still haven't got a call saying what my tests were or whether I was positive or negative. It's going to be negative, 100% guaranteed. But yeah, I'm reasonably certain that she did it to be a bitch and then she got in trouble for it. And I don't know if she thought she was being a bitch to me or not because, yeah, all it did was give me a vacation, a paid vacation. That doesn't come out of my sick days or my vacation days at work. Like after I get my results in, I could go in and book vacation or sick days and I would have just as many as before. So yeah, she's fucking dumb bitch on top of being a hypochondriac bitch.
Identified as Pathfinder 7 Raker.
Shit. The guy we're looking for. We can't catch a break.
We're still more fortunate than him. However, initiative records indicate Pathfinder Raker is female. This patient is male.
All right.
What? Then who is this really?
I have his DNA signature from your scan. Locate a sequencer to confirm his identity. The DNA of the deceased Solarian matches colonist Jex Arlen.
So they switched them, trying to hide their Pathfinder. Let's check this colonist's stasis pod. See if anyone's there.
I've marked the pod row.
Leave it to the Solarians to pull a sneaky maneuver like that.
Well, yeah. But yeah, that was my story. I don't know if it was very interesting, but I found it funny.
So many pods gone.
So yeah, it's like the
I'd like to
fucking
think
middle
got
of the
away
day
before
now.
Kett showed up.
We can hope
And I'm playing Mass Effect Andromeda. So, yay. And I just finished Wolfenstein as well, so.
This isn't Jex Arlen's pod. This isn't the pod we're looking for. This is the deceased Solarian's pod, yet I detect a female Solarian inside.
I think we found their Pathfinder. Let's get her out.
You need to access stasis controls to revive her.
Is that this? Yep, it is. But yeah, apparently my manager was absolutely, like, raging when she found out that I got sent home. Because, I mean, it's the same manager. Like, whenever there's, like, a stat holiday, we're supposed to get an extra day off because otherwise we get paid, like, an extra day anyway.
I'm fine. Solarian stasis recovery is almost immediate.
And,
Who are you?
Scott Ryder, Pathfinder for the Human Ark.
Where's Alec?
He didn't make it.
Oh, this is madness. Stasis was a mistake. I should never have agreed to it.
Tell me what you're doing.
Seeing what I've woken up to. A hostile species, an armada, set upon us. Our captain saw no choice but surrender. Said we'd live to fight another day. He convinced me to hide in the general population and to dismantle my SAM so we wouldn't fall into enemy hands. But we're still in their grasp, I see.
That's about to change.
We're heading into the Kett vessel to gather intelligence. Wake up a flight crew and ready the Ark for escape. On my signal.
That'll be no trouble. And then I'll work on freeing the Ark, so you can focus on your objective.
We'll get the Ark out somehow. Just wake up your team and stay put.
One thing at a time, of course.
I'm keying you into our comms. We'll stay in touch.
Hello, Pathfinder Raker.
Ah, a SAM in my head again. I'm back in the game. We'll be ready, Ryder.
Tempest, we're in the tether. Going across to the Kett ship now.
So far, there are no indications they're aware of your presence. Good luck, Pathfinder.
I don't know why they would be aware of our presence. I also don't know why they wouldn't have fucking had a guard on this end of the tether, but anyway.
Okay, we keep this quick and quiet and they'll never notice.
I have a feeling about to open this door and be swarmed. But yeah, anyway, so like my manager there, because to
I think they noticed.
yeah, of course. Like I said, because like you get paid extra when there's stat holidays, they're supposed to give you an extra day off that week, so you have two to make up for, you know, the money that they're losing, paying you for a day that you may or may not be there, or time and a half if you are there, right?
This was a hell of a welcome party.
My manager fucking ignores that entirely. I very, very rarely actually get 3 days off for a stat holiday. And I almost never get, like, the actual holiday off unless, like, I book it off.
What next?
Because she does not like it when I'm
I
not
may be
at
able to
work
analyze their systems.
as much as possible, because I'm the only one who fucking keeps everything, like, organized in Derry. I mean, I've shown everybody else what I do and, like, how to do it properly, and they just ignore it and make an absolute shit show of it. Not to mention we got a new girl working in there, and I mean, I know her, kind of. I mean, daughter of a friend, so I mean, as you know, it's not like we hang out or anything, but either way, so like, I know that she'd be a good worker, but they didn't give her to either of the two people that actually do the job properly. Instead, they let her get trained by the two people who don't do it properly. So yeah, and then they didn't even train her properly to begin with. Like, she has no, like, absolutely no idea how to do certain things, even the wrong way. And then they put her by herself to work.
I have located the Archon's private chamber.
Is the Archon in his quarters?
That information is not accessible. Only the room's location.
What's their security situation look like?
An alert was issued, but I have countermanded it. The delay is only temporary.
Right, we need to hurry. The Moshai said the relic would be in his chamber. Let's get there.
Ryder,
I thought you were on the Ark.
too many of our people are missing.
If we don't find them now, we never will.
This is Hager, captain of our Ark. We'll focus on the rescue while you push ahead.
A secondary route is available, marking nav point.
We'll help you get on your way.
Okay.
Let's move.
Ryder, if
I'm
you
a
access
history
the
teacher.
terminal,
I
I
don't
can
know how to
override
fight.
the door.
And all I've ever done is pilot ships. That doesn't mean I just roll over and die. We can do this.
Captain Hager is right. Our people need us. We have to answer the call. I used to repair.
Okay,
We'll
just
try
go.
this way to look for our people.
I'm sorry we can't help you, but we have our own mission.
Good luck, Pathfinder.
You too, Pathfinder. Okay, Sam, the relic. Still got a lead on it?
Marking the route to the Archon's chamber. You may proceed.
Easier said than done. Only 3 of us and a ship full of Kett.
Now we find out how good we really are.
3 of us, ship full of Kett. Psh, they're outnumbered horribly. They've only got 1 ship full of
Armor
fodder.
of some kind.
Let's not be here when they put it to use.
But yeah, that's how smart the people at Walmart are with things. I mean, here's the thing, right? If any of the actual like assistant store managers had been there, there was 0 chance that I would have actually been sent home. But because she was being a bitch and the only one there was like an overnight support manager who basically refuses to defend anything. Like if a manager or assistant manager or anything tells her something, it is immediately like there's no questioning it. It's just do that and
They will.
yeah, they will.
Here we go! Keep your head down and push forward!
Now,
Way out of here.
I remember
Exit is on the far side of the room.
being able to stealth this. I mean, I remember the stealth in this game. Was it because I fired 2 shots and not 1?
Dropship coming in. Now
Good for
we've
it.
done it. Dropship? They've got everything.
Well, I mean, it is the Archon's flagship, is it not? I mean,
Stirred up the hornet's nest now.
it would be weird if they didn't have like extra shit. It's weird that they're bringing in a dropship to attack somebody on their own vessel. When there's a thing called legs and doorways. I don't
We
know.
had our own dropship right about now.
Guys, we're supposed to be the cavalry!
I mean, we're doing fine. I mean, you say that like we're outnumbered or something here. Oh, there you are.
Clear! That was the last one!
For now.
Good. Let's get the hell out of here. Sam!
You're still on course to the Archon's chamber.
I hope this relic is everything the Moshai said it was.
I mean, it helps, I think. I don't think it's like, I don't know. It's a MacGuffin, basically. It's like, hey, go get this thing. Why? It's important. And then, is it really? I think it does give us the location of Meridian, but at the same time, I mean, we could just keep scanning until we found it. I mean, obviously, you don't need it to find Meridian, because that's where the Archon got it from. I mean, obviously, he wouldn't have had it before he got there, or had it to find his way there if that's where he got it from. Now, obviously, if they know where Meridian is, odds are that's where a good portion of their ships would be to defend it. I mean, considering that we can move past their ships, it wouldn't surprise me if that's where most of their ships were.
Yeah, I had a little altercation. And you?
Undetected so far. Still looking for our people. Break it out.
Well, considering that we went opposite directions, I mean, the more ruckus we cause, the less they should experience, right? Do I care about... I don't care about searching for... Hello? I do... Well, technically, I don't really care about that either, all things considered. I mean, it's Heleus... Like, the only thing we're gonna get in here is Heleus research. Oh, wait, I can go through that door. Oh, wait, you know what? This is probably just right back to the same room we were just in. No. Maybe not. Where does this go? It is. Yeah, because there's even fucking remains there. Ugh. Anyway. So yeah, kind of excited that we're getting close to the end of this game. Still don't know exactly what I'm going to play next. Like I said, there's a few games. Like I said, I would like to play one that I have already played.
Got a worker here.
Oh, well.
That's the Solarian stasis pod he was looking at.
Yeah, it was. Now, I imagine that that guy had his shield purely so that you may not, or purely so that, like, you don't kill him.
It's empty. Also empty. Also a senior member of Ark Pachero's leadership.
Leadership, huh?
It seems the Kett targeted them, perhaps to sow confusion among the colonists.
But yeah, like I said, so, you know, and there's been games that I've been wanting to play again, like Mad Max and, Skies of Arcadia was one, but that one would be, like I said, I don't know if, like, a JRPG like that would be a really good Let's Play.
Are those guns out there?
Confirmed. The offensive armaments of a highly capable warship.
All pointed at the Solarian Ark.
That's going to be a problem.
Your route continues on the far side of the room.
Sam, can you disable the guns from here?
Negative. It requires authorization from the Archon.
Maybe if we ask nicely?
If those guns go off, this whole mission is in a world of hurt. The relic will be the least of our worries.
I want to say that there is a way.
This is the current firing solution on Ark Pachero. The Kett are targeting the stasis holds midship.
It'll be sliced in two.
At least it's quiet here.
But yeah, because like I said before when I talked about this, like it is a lot of the same stuff. It's such a shame though, because like there's a lot of like JRPGs that are like really good games. But like I said, I don't know. I've never watched a Let's Play in a game like that before. And I may very well go and look one up. Mainly because like nobody that I
Let's get out of here before our luck dries
really
up.
watch plays them for videos. Probably for the same reason that I'm iffy about playing one for a video. So like it would be somebody that I wouldn't necessarily know or potentially like.
The door just locked.
I doubt that's an accident.
Look sharp.
Okay, that was them that came out from there.
I see him! It's an ambush!
Of course it is.
Those tricky bastards, get ready!
Oh, my house smells nice. Just before I started recording this, I was
They locked us in.
getting some supper ready. Made a spice rub for some chicken wing, or for some chicken drumsticks. Made my own homemade barbecue sauce for them. Put them in the slow cooker. And well, granted, I guess I'm really just smelling the barbecue sauce because they haven't been in the slow cooker long enough to actually start cooking.
Reika, we'll take whatever help you can give.
We'll provide overwatch. Take them out.
Yeah, we're good. I don't know why I constantly forget that I have these guys in
Go,
tow.
we can take it from here. You saved our ass.
Did they though? Did they really? I feel like we... Oh, hello.
It's a big room. Don't let them get the drop on you.
Goodbye. Wow, did we actually kill an Ascendant in one go? That's fucking rare. I mean, I know I'm not on, like, the hardest difficulty or anything, but... Pretty sure I'm on easy, but, like, still.
That was close. If Reika's team hadn't come by...
We would have been fine.
We owe them one.
Yeah. Now how do we get out of here?
I have located a new path to the Archon's chamber.
It's always annoying to me in games when they do that, where it's like, man, if you hadn't come by, it's like, come on, game, be realistic. If they hadn't came by, we would have been fine. I mean, like, in reality, obviously, but also in reality, we would have lost many times over with the amount of enemies that come at us, and us being only 3 people. Also, though, we'd probably take more than 3 people, so, I mean, you know. Oh, okay, that was weird. It's one of those things, right, where, like, I've always thought of, like, hey, what could they do for a Mass Effect movie? Like, it's basically all story, well, most story anyway, so, I mean, it's set up that it could be made into a TV show, I guess, more than a movie. But
Reika, what's happening?
Selden's wounds were fatal.
I'm sorry. He was brave.
I can't access this terminal. It's not working.
Ryder, can Sam open this door for us?
maybe.
A moment while I override security.
Reika, we've got a big problem. Did you see those guns back there?
I know. They'll destroy the Ark before we can power up the engines. Unless...
If you've got an idea, let's hear it.
Venril here used to repair FDL drives on private cruisers. Venril, an EMP device?
It might work. If we rig one to detonate near those guns, they'd lose power.
And the Ark would be out of harm's way.
What about your missing people?
I'll keep looking. Captain Hadra and Venril will focus on the EMP.
Everyone be careful. Good luck.
The door is now open.
I'll stay in touch over the radio.
In the meantime, we've got a relic to find. Sam?
Marking the route to the Archon's chambers.
All right.
Why are we still keeping our
So,
voices
because he
down?
says marking the route,
We're
right?
sneaking onto an enemy ship.
Who already know we're here.
Why take chances?
So, like, does that mean, because he's, like, marking the path and whatnot, does that mean that Ryder's actually seen our little quest markers there? Because, I mean, I could entirely believe that. I mean, Sam is in his head. He has control over, like, a lot of shit, right? Or he can do, like, a lot of shit within Ryder's body. That's what the profiles are for.
I hate to bring this up. But if we don't rescue the Ark, how many Solarians would be left?
Not enough. The whole species is at risk.
Especially considering that they only live, like, 40 years, right? Like we don't have very many Solarians outside of the Ark. Which means that if, to be fair, I think we have more than we should. Not Solarians, I mean just like people in general that were not a part of the Ark.
They're doing
Like it seems like they sent a lot
Sam?
more
There is an
people.
alternate route, overriding the dawn. Now,
Like a lot more people, like with the Nexus than they needed to. Like,
the Kett are hardening their security. Try scanning the access panel.
oh,
The door is voice activated. I can attempt to modulate your vocal cords to approximate Kett intonation.
Okay.
The system is asking for your authorization. How do you wish to respond?
Dosan Nuran Torak Shura
Really?
Access denied.
Intruders have been spotted on the ship. We need to secure this area.
Access granted.
I mean, it was worth a shot. I mean, I don't know what I was saying, so... Oh, I see red.
Well, we're off the beaten path now.
Looks like a lab to me. Hate to think what they're up to.
Notable findings for further study. High metabolic rate, sleep requirements very low, accelerated mental acuity, memory functions, weaknesses short-lived, and muscle strength lacking. Now if we go down here...
They must have heard us.
So what are they up to?
Nothing good from the looks of this place.
Okay, so they, I think, all... Oh, hello.
We gotta get through these guys!
Yeah, that's not very hard. Oh, reloading. There we go.
There! That was the last one!
Good.
Be easier if the Kett just handed the relic over.
Right?
We could all save on ammo.
Okay. Oh, there's an exaltation pod in there. Oh, I wonder if we're gonna find that guy yet. Because there is a few...
Only useful if you have something to hide.
Like, there is a few Kett guys that I don't think that we've found yet. Oh, yeah. I forgot, because there is like a stealthy way through this section, I think. Bug. Now is that a... That is. Oops. And then I think this will just close those windows. Yep. I mean, there's got to be a way that we could have used this stuff, right? Probably. Because, I mean, obviously if you go down there, the scientists run away and then you fight those guys. But, I mean, it would be weird if they had all these consoles that did stuff, because it feels like it would do stuff that would then, like, help you get by, right? Like, you close the windows and you can get past the scientists up here. You open up the... Or you release the bug and it does, and, you know, it fucks up some scientists or something. Can I get through there? I cannot. So, I mean... Yeah, that's really weird, because obviously maybe this is like something that they didn't quite flesh out or something. Because I mean, once you come down here, I mean, there's no way the scientists aren't coming to find you, and it's like not like you have a way to access these panels remotely. So unless we come, oh well, we actually have to go back to the guns to set up the EMP, I think, right? So maybe we come back through here, and then going that way would allow us to maybe stealth a little bit or something. I don't know. It's weird. Like I said, they have like a very strange way of dealing with stealth in this game, and that's another closed door. Let's see. That console just closed the door. We have a container in here. I don't know why I brought the scanner. I could see that there was nothing there, but whatever. Pop down here. Looks like got some more stasis.
We just found all the missing stasis pods.
The Solarians could still be alive, right?
The pod is empty.
Damn.
Also empty.
Alright. I mean, they could be alive as long as there were
What's going on here?
power, right? Oh, I think it just changed all of them to be empty. 5162. I think we may be about to see another... I don't actually remember what this guy is. What do they turn into for the... I don't remember. I can't imagine that they're...
What is this?
Well, that would be dead Solarians.
They're dead.
Who could do this kind of thing?
Well, the cat, obviously. Current testing population is depleted. Specimens expire quickly when subjected to examination. Request more live specimens be transferred from captured enemy vessel and orders of the Archon.
Hey, you! I'm gonna personally find you and kill you for this!
I mean... Oh.
Bastard! You can't hide!
I mean, they can, though. Like, they just did. I mean, we have no way of getting through.
We need to find that relic and stop these monsters.
Alright, well...
Someone's going to pay for this.
Take it out on them!
Oh, wow, you got fucking...
You bastards! We're not lab animals. That felt good.
I mean, we're getting through the scientists. I don't know if it's the same ones that we've been chasing.
Will require a new path through the unlocked door.
Okay, let's see. 'Cause, yeah, I don't know if there's anything... Because, like, obviously you don't have to shoot the scientists. I mean... Now, once again, in real life, odds are Ryder wouldn't see scientists pop up above their head with a health bar. So, I mean... He would have very little way to know that they're scientists, like, on site. Like, not immediately, maybe. At least not the first time he sees them, but... Because there's no real reason to think the scientists, like the soldiers, like the normal Kett that we come across, aren't the ones also doing the experiments.
Ryder, caution.
Some kind of Immobilizing field.
It's useless to struggle. I've been in this forsaken cluster for decades, surrounded by amoeba. Then you arrive, a human able to do the unthinkable. You even evaded me. Such an unlikely rival. Was almost invigorating to have one. And yet, it's a fitting end.
You have no idea what you're messing with. Now I suggest you let...
Hey, back off, asshole.
A first sample. Your testing begins now. I will learn your secrets soon enough. Report. Await my arrival. Save your strength, human.
Reika must have run into trouble.
We have her beat. Sam, what can you tell me?
I'm sensing a biological transmitter in your bloodstream now, attempting to neutralize it.
Okay, that's priority 2 for sure. Any idea how to break out of this?
The containment fields only interact with living matter. If you expire, the field around you will extinguish until manually reset. As you know, my access to your physiology allows me to enhance your vital signals when required. I can also do the opposite.
So if you shut down my life signs, if you kill me, the field will disappear?
The one holding you, yes. Then I would attempt to resuscitate.
Are there any other options?
None that I can determine.
All right, let's do it.
Not again.
You're gonna be fine.
Stopping your heart. Now.